Hello, my name is Rusty Coones, and I have with me Rhonda Palmeri, Cook's Corner General Manager. Cook's Corner is a really epic place in Trabuco Canyon. Santiago Canyon Road runs through there, I think. And the building was actually built in 1884 from Andrew Jackson Cook. In 1926, his son EJ turned it into a restaurant to supply food for the miners and local ranchers. And since it's just became one of the premier spots in Southern California for riders to congregate at, especially on weekends and Sundays, but also all during the week. They're open 7 days a week. Rhonda has been the manager for quite a long time, I think 23 years. How you doing, Rhonda?
I'm good, Rusty. Thank you. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Sorry to interrupt your day here, but wanted to get some information from you and get this interview down. So you good?
I'm good. I'm good.
Great, great. So look, before we get into everything about Cook's Corner, you're also a writer, correct?
Correct.
And you kind of come from a family of writers. Your grandfather was a big time racer with AMA, huh?
Yeah, he was. He was awesome.
He's in the Hall of Fame?
They indicted him in the Hall of Fame in Sturgis in 2018.
They indicted or inducted him?
Inducted, sorry. Ah! You know what I mean.
Maybe both, huh? Separately.
Right?
So he was racing, in 47 to 55?
Yes.
And he was doing flat track?
Flat track.
Wow. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
That sounds like a blast. So was he racing mostly Indians or Harleys?
Mostly Indians. Yeah, he worked on a lot of Harleys. He had his own shop. He worked on Indians and Harleys. But yeah, he raced mostly Indians. They were called the Indian Wrecking Crew.
They called them the Wrecking Crew, huh?
Yeah.
Right on. Sounds like they were having a blast.
Yeah, that was when you didn't have a helmet or brakes.
So no wonder you ended up at Cook's Corner. You know, it sounds
Right?
like a good fit. Yeah. So when was your first time on two wheels?
Well, I've been riding mini bikes and, off-road little motorsports and everything since I was a kid because of my grandpa. But I first got my own Harley in 2003.
Okay. And what was that?
1999 Heritage Softail.
Okay. How long did you ride that for?
I still ride it.
Right.
But I also have a 2017 Street Glide.
Oh, good. That's a good bike. Right on. All right. So most of the events that you guys host at Cook's are motorcycle related, or do you do a lot of other stuff?
We do everything. We do everything. I mean, actually, we even host weddings here. We do funeral services here. We do a lot of nonprofit 501c3. We do a lot of community events. We host, a lot of motorcycle rides, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
We just, however we can help out, we'll help out.
Right on. So the property, when it first started, it was a massive piece of property. Is it still got all the original acreage that it had in the beginning?
No, it's sold off piece by piece. Right now, Cook sits on 12 acres.
12 acres. Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. And you're using a lot of that for the outside seating and entertainment area over there?
Parking.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So tell me a little bit about some of the events that you've done there that stand out.
Well, we hosted the California Dream Ride for Arnold Schwarzenegger. I believe that was 2006. I think 2006. That's when he ran for governor. And then that was really fun. I got to ride my motorcycle with him and Tom Arnold. And then we kind of fell into this. It was 2007, 2008 fires when the canyon was lit up. The firefighters came into work and they were laying on the benches and everything out here. So we kind of just opened it up and staged it and housed it for all the firefighters for about 12 days. Fed them, let them sleep here, clothe them, whatever we could do to help them. And they promised they would save our bar, and they did.
So wait a minute, you had 100 ladder companies staying there, correct?
At least
from all over the country.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wonderful, amazing men and women for sure.
Man, that is great. So what'd they do? Set up camp and move all their equipment in?
No, they would sleep here and eat here, and they would come in and do, you know, make their plans for the day and, you know, that kind of stuff. Their
Did
equipment was
they
all over.
did they take over the whole building and actually
Yes.
sleeping inside the building?
No, the inside was mainly food and clothes and provisions for them.
Gotcha. And then they had tents and campers and all
No
the
tents,
RVs?
no campers. They slept on the ground or they slept on the picnic tables.
Okay. Wow, man, that's interesting. And that was like 10 year or 10 days, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Right. All right. And then tell me about the cancer charity you did with Ladies Who Ride.
Well, we started a Ladies Who Ride event for charity 10, 15 years ago. It's been a long time we did it. And we started off probably 500-600 riders, and we beat from Fullerton Harley and Disco, and all of those guys helped us out tremendously. And then raised money for breast cancer. It was a breast cancer event. A lot of our friends were getting ill with breast cancer, and I was like, you know, we need to do something for our friends. And so that's how the ride generated. And it was pretty balls off the hook fun. I mean, we had, you name it, we did it. And put it this way, children weren't allowed.
Ah, and you did that for about 10 years?
Yeah, 10, 15 years, a long time.
So was there a ride associated, like a poker run or anything, or was it just a
It
destination?
was a cute, no, it started out as a poker run. It started out as a poker run, and we'd stop at different, we started Harley, and then we stopped at different bars, and then we always ended at Cooks. And then it got to be where we just went from A to B, because it was much easier and safer.
Right.
And that's how it pretty much ended. Yeah.
Right.
We
So
raised
what
a
was
lot of money for the Susan G. Komen Foundation, a couple local charities, and then if some of the girls who didn't have insurance, we just cut them a check directly.
So then you also hosted the No Love Ride destination for Jesse James there before?
Yes.
When was that?
Jeez. It was a long time ago, Rusty. I don't even remember the date.
Had to be back around what, 05, 6, 7,
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was that deal? Did they ride from his shop in Long Beach to
Cooks.
your
And they
destination?
had they had barbecue here, and there were bands. Sandra Bullock was with them, and she's just a wonderful, nice gal. It was really, really cool.
Oh, that sounds cool. So do you guys still do the Wednesday night spaghetti for everybody that rides down there?
Yeah, actually, we have another one this Wednesday night. Orange County Harley Davidson sponsors it. The proceeds for the event go to Coco Cares, which is our 501c3, which we help do service for all the local animals around here. If they need spay, neuter, or sick, it provides funds for those animals. And Heartless, the band is playing, and we have $8 all you can eat spaghetti, salad, and garlic bread from 4 to close till the kitchen closes, obviously. And a raffle. It's really fun.
And how long have you been doing the spaghetti dinner thing? I know a long time. I mean, like 30
Ever
years.
since I've been here.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think it was
for a
going
long
on.
time.
I used to go there back in the 80s, 90s, maybe even in the 70s.
Yeah,
And
it was like $1 back then. $2.
yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I think at one time it might have been free even.
yeah. I think so too. And they had a little thing set up out here where you just walk right in and eat.
Yeah, all these broke bikers I know back then. Hey, man, let's go out to Cooks. It's free spaghetti night, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. But that's a great spot. You know, you're right there with Santiago Canyon Road. You've got trees everywhere and mountains. You're right near Silverado Canyon,
Yeah.
Majestic Canyon. I mean, or Majestic, I think it is. Just a beautiful destination. I mean, what's the furthest you see somebody on a regular basis travel on the weekend to come to see you?
Oh boy. I mean, furthest every weekend or just like Chino, Norco. A lot of people come from out near Josie's Hideout.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a destination, you know, you're gonna go for
Right.
a ride, go to Cook's Corner, then you're gonna go home.
Yeah, there's a few places around Southern California. The Rock Store,
Yeah,
that one stands out. Neptune's Nest,
yeah,
and there's some places down in San Diego County and around that are really cool. I know that a lot of people they'll try to make a loop, and
yeah,
come through and hit Cooks, but definitely everybody in Orange County, Riverside, San Bernardino County, everybody's been there at one time or another. You
we
guys,
always do the Biltwell show too on Friday night before Born Free, and there's
right?
probably 500 people here for that show, and it's so fun. And everybody who comes for Born Free are the nicest, coolest people because they come from all over the world.
Yeah.
So it's really nice. It's awesome to see those faces.
Yeah, and that's cool because Born Free's just right down the road from you. What,
Yeah.
about 5 miles, give or take?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a perfect spot to have it, and it's an iconic place that everybody's been going to for many years. So
Mhm.
no doubt that's a good fit right there. So how long do you guys think you're going to be around? You think you're going to be there for generations?
Rusty, let's hope so. They're
Yeah.
building up a lot around here, But thank God the property across the street, it's pretty solid in there. You know, I'm hoping at least we're here for a 100-year anniversary. So that's 4 more years. And we'll be here.
Oh yeah,
100
you got to make that just
Actually,
as
3 and
long
a
as
half.
we get
Yeah,
those
that's
darn
what
forest fires every once in a while, and I know they almost wiped you out in what was it, '08 and 2010.
Yeah.
But
It really are. This year will be bad too because of the rain and everything's overgrown.
yeah, right on. Well, thank you very much for coming on. Why don't you give a little shout out to your contact info, your website, and all that?
All right, Rusty. Thanks so much. Hey guys, it's Cook's Corner. Wait, sorry. www.cookscorners.com. All right. We're open Monday through Sunday. Come on out and see us. We have breakfast on the weekends. We have a great staff. Really lucky to be here. We have Taco Tuesday, Spaghetti Wednesday. We have hot dogs on Thursdays, a fish fry on Fridays, and Saturday and Sundays are just your normal debauchery. So come on out and see us. We'd love to have you guys. And I want to give a big shout out to the motorcycle community. Without all you folks, we wouldn't be here. And you know what? It makes all of our lives a lot funner. You guys are the best. Thank you for all you do for us.
Yeah, now you got to buy a round of drinks for all those guys that you told to keep quiet a few minutes ago.
That's no problem.
All right, Rhonda. I really appreciate you coming on.
Okay, honey. Thank you. You take care.
Okay, talk to you later.